Can you think back to the last time that you had a really, really great experience? Maybe it was on vacation and it was someone at the hotel that made you and your family feel really special. Maybe it was an awesome experience that you had at a restaurant. Those things matter, and translated online, that's called user experience. And what I want to talk to you today about is how user experience is actually the new focus of anything that you do with your SEO. My name is Milton. I run 323 Media. We have a great team that are a bunch of digital marketing experts, and today one of our key services is something that I want to focus on. At the top of the video, mentioning different experiences and different things that you have in real life is actually what needs to be translated to your website for you to have an excellent search engine optimized website and a great experience for anyone who visits your website to turn into a customer or turn into someone that is inquiring for more business. So the first part of it is actually reverse engineering and understanding what the intent of your website actually is. The best thing that you can think about is both what you want to have come out of the website visit that someone is coming there. Is that filling out a contact form and getting in touch with your team for maybe a quote? Is it booking an appointment to come visit you? Is it making a sale and actually having that purchase? We've dealt with all of those cases, and they all have a slightly different recipe because they all take a different type of commitment from the customer. Getting somebody to fill out a form is a whole lot easier than getting them purchase a product online unless you've got a ton of demand. We can talk about that in a later video. Booking an appointment can be as simple as making it easy versus difficult for them to book their appointment and commit to you that they're going to come into your business. So that's the first part of it, is understanding what is really your goal for your website. And then you can start building out all of the different things that would actually have you be in a better position to make that a reality. So how do you position someone to want to purchase from you? Let's take this as the baseline for all of this. They're all showing commitment in making a purchase. They have to have confidence in you as your business. They have to have confidence in your product or service. They have to understand exactly what they are getting themselves into. What are they buying? How long is it going to take for it to arrive? All of those details are really important for you to make sure that the customer can check off those boxes before they purchase. So it might be more additional information on your product page, a really strong about page explaining you and your business, what you do, how long you've been around, and why you're really good at what you do and why a customer should buy from you. The other part of it is understanding all of the frequently asked questions that might come up. Now, for any of you that have been face-to-face with a client, this is really easy to figure out based on past experiences. What have people asked you before? What have they asked you before the sale versus after the sale? That's all relevant to people understanding if they want to buy from you. And so these are all things that come into on-site SEO, the things that you can control on your webpage. And it really comes down to good content, easy to navigate, and very simple for somebody to understand how to convert. And so conversion rate optimization. The other part of SEO is understanding what is off-site and where people are going to find you amongst your competitors and get back to your website. And typically, that means it's a search engine or a directory. So standing out on directories, I'll address that really first because it's the easiest thing to understand. You've got to show better than your competitors. If there's information to be filled out, fill it all out completely. If there's photos that can be added, videos that can be added, do that as well. You can visually stand out and differentiate yourself because something that people don't necessarily understand is a lot of those directories actually are auto-populated. They're not actually being built by the business owner themselves, and so they're not optimized. And the best example of this, if you scroll down in a lot of Yelp pages, you'll actually see at the bottom, claim this listing. And that means that the business owner has never actually taken control of the page, and so it's not optimized. That page is built on information that Yelp can find and information that customers are submitting. Now, let's move on to the last part of it, which is understanding search engine traffic. Search engine traffic is something that you can rank based on showing Google different key indicators for you to appear in more searches. The easiest way to explain this is understanding that it's a matching game. If someone is searching for a particular term, you want to be positioned to rank first for that term or as high as you can for that term when that is a relevant search term for your business. So if you're looking at this and you're selling something in a city, that city is where you want to be known as the expert and have your authority. And that's really how Google makes up the difference. User experience, domain authority, and relevance. How can you win with those three key things? You can focus on your website, you can focus on directories, and then when it comes to search terms, understanding as many of those search terms as possible, and understanding by using tools like we use SEMrush to do that analysis, and seeing how many people are actually looking for your product, service, or keywords in your area is really important. Understanding that local SEO with Google also means optimizing your Google My Business page, and that is a whole video in itself. But in reality, Google My Business is one of the strongest tools, and that's because it integrates with maps and it integrates with search terms as well. And so people can find you more easily and have more information that's there and get in touch with you directly. Sure, it might be skipping away from seeing your website at all, but it does get customers right into your circle where you can convert them into new business. The last bonus tip here is understanding relevant backlinks that build your domain authority. So when there's an opportunity for you to build a backlink by having a mention in a press section, by having a website that includes your link back, that could be another directory, that's an example of a backlink. Building up your authority by all of the different places that you can have your website listed amongst text and competitors and all different information that is relevant to your business, you gain more authority. So keep those things in mind. You want to be able to have a great user experience. Think about providing your website and making it a concierge experience, like a great hotel experience, or having an awesome server at a restaurant that answered all of your questions, made you feel really comfortable, and made you happy to be there. Do that with your website. That's your on-site SEO. Focus on good content, focus on conversions. Make sure that directories and search engines are optimized, and then start looking for relevant backlinks. I hope that's a great quick tutorial for SEO. We're happy to do a quick SEO audit for anybody that's looking to improve. Get in touch with our team if that's something that interests you.